If you want a little taste of Venice in Portugal, then you want to check out Aveiro, a seaside town known for its beaches, striped houses, and canals that you can sail down on gondola-style boats. Now, we took a day trip to Aveiro from Porto, and even on a gray, overcast day, the city shined with both natural and architectural beauty. So in this video, we'll share with you how to get to Aveiro from Porto and 13 of the best things to do on your day trip to Aveiro. All in this episode of Lucas World Travel. Hey world travelers, welcome back to the channel.
So I'm David.
And I'm Kendra.
And we're Lucas World Traveler. And we're on our 37th country in Portugal.
Today we're in Porto, Portugal, and we're about to go on a day trip to Aveiro. This town is known as the Venice of Portugal because of all of its canals, and it has very cute oceanside houses as well.
So now let's go catch the train.
Round trip ticket to Aveiro costs $7.10 per person, and it takes about an hour and 20 minutes to get there. As soon as you come out of the train station, one of the first things you'll see is the beautiful blue tiles of the old train station. This building is beautifully restored and is now a tourist information center and a great way to start your visit in Aveiro. Now, Portugal is full of many fascinating ways to prepare eggs. So this one is called an ovo mole, and I already bit into it so you can see it's egg, but it's a sweet egg. And it's actually kind of good. This is gonna sound weird. It's like a cross between a marshmallow peep and a hard-boiled egg. So sweet with some protein in it. Next up, we wanted to go to Costa, which is quite far from the city center. So you have to take a bus, taxi, or whatever. Try as much as we like, we could not figure out how to take the bus. I had the bus schedule, I had the time, and the bus never came. Or either we were waiting in the wrong place, which was very possible. So while we were waiting at the bus station, we saw about 8 people get in and out of Ubers. So I was like, let's just call it Uber. It'll be easier. So if you come to Aveiro without a car yourself, you might be riding Uber, as the buses don't come very regularly. And the Uber to get out here wasn't bad, about €9.50. So I see the bus over there, so I know it exists. I just don't know how to take it.
So Kendra and I are now in Costa Nova. Take a look at these houses. These places are really unique. They really get down with the stripes. Check them out.
Now, Costa Nova was originally a fishing village because of its easy access to the water on both sides of the peninsula. But now it's a colorful spot with striped vacation homes that will really brighten your day. I kind of want to challenge David to see if he can run through here without getting wet. Will he take me up on it? Did you get wet?
Nope.
Oh, look at him. He's all dry and smiley. So Costa Nova is super cute. You gotta check it out, guys. So now that we've seen all the beautifully colored houses, we're taking a walk along the lagoon side of the little peninsula. And the views out here are lovely. Even though it's a cloudy day, it's still nice to walk out here. Once we finished on the lagoon side, we walked through the village to get to the ocean side and Costa Nova Beach. So we're walking the boardwalk to Barra Beach. Like a 20-minute walk from Costa Nova, but you won't notice it all with the view of the sea as you go along.
So this view is gorgeous. Even if you don't have time to swim or sunbathe, you should come out and see this beach. It's incredible.
And for lunch with a view, we can highly recommend Sétimo Beach Club. So today we picked up a salmon burger. Now we're nearly to the lighthouse at the end of the peninsula. And this walk is taking much longer than expected. We've been going for over an hour, really. But honestly, we didn't mind as the view was so enchanting. And at the end of the beach walk, you'll find the tallest lighthouse in all of Portugal, Barra Lighthouse. So in the end, that really was a nice walk. We walked all the way from Costa Nova up into the lighthouse. So now let's take an Uber back into city center. So now we're at Moliceiro's pier, seeing if we can catch a canal ride. So we're gonna do this boat ride. It's €13 and he said it's about 45 minutes. Let's see. Now Aveiro has 4 main canals, which are lovely to sail through, enjoying the unique bridges and the Art Nouveau style buildings that line the canal. It's not quite as romantic as a Venice gondola ride, as these Moliceiro boats are motorized and shared. Nonetheless, it was still a highlight of our trip to Aveiro and definitely should not be missed. Now next stop is to see Town Hall and Mercy Church. Now Town Hall was built in 1797, and if you peek inside the glass window, you can see a beautiful stained glass window that is worth seeing. Now Mercy Church is filled with all those traditional Portuguese style tiles, and it used to be the original cathedral of the city. Luckily, they have information placards right by the main attractions, so if you want to go self-guided, it's easy to learn about what you're looking at. So Aveiro Church was built in the 1400s. Now the inside of the church is quite simple, but I really love the outside. It is gorgeous to see, and it has this path of columns on the side that you'll enjoy getting some pictures around. And just across the street is the Museum of Aveiro, which used to be a convent or a monastery, now turned into a museum where you can see loads of religious icons and symbolism. All right, and we saved the best for last. The Church of the Carmelites is gorgeous. Now it may look simple from the outside, but once you go inside, it is so lavishly decorated with gold trim on the top and the Portuguese blue tiles on the bottom. Gorgeous, and my favorite church in Aveiro. So if you want to expand your experience in Portugal, the canals and charming striped houses of Aveiro await you with sweet treats and a lot of beauty to share with you. Up next, we're heading to Coimbra, another charming Portuguese city that we're visiting from Porto, so be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more travel tips from Portugal and from all around the world. Until then, you can watch our Portugal playlist from the beginning on the right there. As always, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for sharing with all your travel pals, and happy travel planning. Until next time.